questions away from $1 million. Let's have a look at the question for $16,000. Who was the drummer in The Monkees? A. Davy Jones. B. Mickey Dolenz. C. Peter Tork. D. Mike Nesmith.
Davy Jones rings a bell, but I'm not terribly sure about that. I'd like to use one of my lifelines.
Lifelines. Good time to use one. 50-50, phone a friend, ask the audience.
I'd like to ask the audience, please.
Let's ask the audience. Let's hope they're Monkees fans.
Yes.
Each member of our studio audience has a keypad in front of them. All they need to do is select what they think is the correct answer, A, B, C or D, to this question to help Del. Who was the drummer in The Monkees? A. Davy Jones. B. Mickey Dolenz. C. Peter Tork. D. Mike Nesmith. Vote now. And Del, just a reminder that I don't see the answer until you lock it in, as much as I'd like to jump across and tell you right at this moment. Okay, let's go through. Davy Jones, 37%. Mickey Dolenz is 29%. Peter Tork is 14%. And Mike Nesmith is 20%. However, you can still use another lifeline. We don't refund them if you get it wrong. Remembering you are risking a fair bit of money now too.
Okay.
$7,000 on the line, playing for 16. You can walk away with the $8,000 now if you like. You still have 2 lifelines.
Can I use the 50-50,
You
please?
certainly can. Our computer will take away 2 incorrect answers, giving Del a 50-50 chance of selecting the correct answer. All right, computer, take away 2 incorrect answers. Davy Jones has gone, so too a fair majority of the audience after this show, I can tell you. Mickey Dolenz or Peter Tork? Does that help at all?
This is not very reassuring.
At least the lead singer's gone.
Yes. I'd like to use my other lifeline.
Yep, okay.
I'd like to call Peter, please.
Okay. Well, before the show, Del gave us the numbers of 3 friends. We'll only have 30 seconds to speak with them. Who was that again you'd like to call?
Peter.
Peter. Okay, let's get Peter on the line. Who's Peter, by the way?
My brother.
Okay. How old's Peter?
Peter's 37.
Okay, so he's about the right age group to have watched The Monkees.
I hope that he's the right age group.
Yeah, hello, Peter Goodman speaking.
Hi, Peter. Eddie Maguire here from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
G'day, Eddie, how are you?
I'm very well. I have a nervous brother, Del, here, who has won $8,000 so far. He needs your help to double that up to $16,000. Now, I know you can't see a TV screen at the moment, so the next voice you'll hear will be Del's. He'll ask you a question, and then he'll give you 2 alternative answers because he's already taken a 50-50 lifeline and asked the audience. You're his last chance. Now, you only have 30 seconds to speak with him. Del, your time starts now.
Pete, who was the drummer in The Monkees?
Okay, who is the drummer in The Monkees?
The choices are Mickey Dolenz or Peter Tork.
Okay, Mickey Dolenz or Peter Tork?
Have you got any ideas?
I would go, yeah, Peter Tork. Are we going for?
You certain of that?
I've got 2 against 1. Nigel's feeling, people are feeling good about it, but yep, Peter Tork is what we're going to go for.
Okay.
Well, that's all the talk we've got there from your brother. Right. Well, 14% of the audience said Peter Tork, but it's 2-1 at the household. Del, you can take the $8,000 and walk, or you can keep playing, and then you're only 1 question away from the next safe level and closing in on $1 million. Mickey Dolenz or Peter Tork, who was the drummer in The Monkees? Do you want to play?
I'll play, and I'll say Peter Tork.
Lock it in.
Lock it in.
Jeez. If it's correct, you win $16,000. If not, you leave with $1,000. You locked in Peter Tork. Del, unfortunately, it was Mickey Dolenz. So, mate, bad luck. Good try, but you've won $1,000. So good luck, Del. Thanks, mate. All the best.
Who published a handbook called Notes on Nursing in 1860? Edith Cavell, Florence Nightingale, Elizabeth Fry, Elizabeth Blackwell?
I have no idea. I want to say Edith Cavell.
I think she was later, babe.
Was she?
Yeah.
I've not heard of Elizabeth Fry or Elizabeth Blackwell. And Florence Nightingale was earlier, I think. I seriously don't know this one.
So we have to think
Who would know?
any of them might know it. My brain goes to Giles, of course,
Why would Giles know that?
because he's clever.
That was a joke, wasn't it?
No, I think Giles would know something.
No, but he'd take too long to think about it.
Who published a handbook called Notes on Nursing in 1860? Edith
don't
Cavell.
know.
Florence Nightingale, Elizabeth Fry, Elizabeth Blackwell. It's worth £50,000.
We're both veering to Edith Cavell, aren't we?
Yeah.
Come on, who will know?
Keith?
No.
Ian? Ian might.
Ian's the headmaster.
He might.
I can hear Ian saying, no, Jenny, I don't know, though. Martin? Giles? Or Jeff? Florence Nightingale.
Why are you grinning, Jenny?
This is a black moment. I can understand why people go out on 20,000.
We've got to ring someone, babe.
Yeah.
It's Ian or it's Giles.
Notes on nursing. Would there be anything in a school curriculum?
Maybe.
Right,
But he
nursing.
would know Edith Cavell. Let's do Ian. Let's play safe. Let's do Ian.
Ian Morton.
You agree?
Yeah.
Ian,
Shall I talk to him?
you talk to him, definitely.
OK. Where is Ian?
In Essex.
Ian is the partner of our great friend, the actress Tracy Childs.
He's a headmaster.
Hello.
Ian?
Yes.
Chris Tarrant, good evening.
It's who, sorry?
Chris Tarrant, good evening. We're on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, Headmaster. How are you?
Oh, my God, I'm fine, thank you. I was fine, anyway.
No, you'll be good. We have great faith in you on Bill and Jenny's Say So. Now, they're doing OK, but they're stuck on a particular question. They need help.
Okay.
This is where you come in, sir. They're on £20,000. They're playing for 50,000.
Okay.
All right, mate. The next voice here will be Jenny. She will tell you the question. There are still 4 possible answers. One of these is worth £50,000.
Okay.
Right. 30 seconds, Jenny. Lots of luck. Go.
Ian, who published a handbook called Notes on Nursing in 1860? Edith Cavell, Florence Nightingale, Elizabeth Fry, Elizabeth Blackwell. 1860, Ian. Notes on Nursing. Edith Cavell, Florence Nightingale, Elizabeth Fry, Elizabeth Blackwell. You have 9 seconds.
I don't know. My guess is Edith Cavell.
Thank you, Ian. That was our guess as well.
It's our guess too.
Shall we risk it?
Edith Cavell.
Even though you don't know.
Edith Cavell was a nurse. I do know that. Edith.
It's a stupid risk, but I'd like to play.
We've got to play it.
Final answer.
Yep.
Final answer. He hasn't come round to the chair. It's not looking good. Come on, Chris.
You had £20,000. You've just lost £19,000. So sorry. The answer is Florence Nightingale. Oh, Jenny, Bill, I'm so sorry.
Horrible.
Give them a big hand. They still go away. £1,000 better off. Which sports commentator called his autobiography Unless I'm Very Much Mistaken? Dan Maskell, Murray Walker, David Vine, David Coleman.
Now, can I just say that Derek and I collectively know absolutely nothing about sport. This couldn't be worse for us, could it?
We've got a specific friend lined up for any sport question. I mean, I would have I don't even know what these people commented on.
You do. You do.
I don't know who Dan Maskell is. I don't know who David Vine is.
Murray Walker did motor racing for years and years and
Right.
years and would always say things like, oh, there's no stopping him now, he's on his way to the finish line, there's no stopping, he's bound to have won, as he careered off.
Did he ever say,
so-
unless I'm very much mistaken?
Well, he probably did.
Because that
you
must
see.
be the catchphrase
Yeah,
of the person, I
yeah.
suppose, but...
I mean, is it David Coleman?
I've no idea, so we're going to have to phone Andrew Castle, I think.
Oh, my gosh.
I know that any bloke watching this is thinking, what a complete idiot for not knowing any of this, but...
They're only easy if you know the answer. But if not, you've got lifeline.
This is literally the worst question we could have had.
Do you want to phone Andrew?
I think we are going to have to phone Andrew.
Do you think we are?
Yeah, I do.
I'll kill him if he doesn't know the answer.
No, that's fair.
Seems a little harsh, Kate.
It's probably a little strong, isn't it?
I think we're going to have to phone someone who knows about sport. It's our only chance.
Go on then, let's call Andrew.
Go on then. You can talk to him, Kate?
Yeah, whatever.
Go on then. All right. So I just read the question out.
Read out the question. Have you ever seen this show? Read out the question. Tell me the 4 answers. And
Hello?
Andrew?
Yes.
Chris Tarrant here. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you, Chris. How are you?
Well, I'm good, but I've got Kate and Derek here, and they were, well, they were doing okay, and they're struggling.
And are they getting on? Are they behaving, particularly Kate?
Not well, actually. Next voice you hear will be the, a voice I think you probably hear rather a lot. With Kate, she's telling the question. There are still 4 possible answers. One of these is worth £5,000. All right, mate?
Okay.
Okay, right. Kate, 30 seconds. Lots of love, darling. Your time starts now.
Which sports commentator called his autobiography Unless I'm Very Much Mistaken? A. Dan Maskell, Murray Walker, David Vine, or David Coleman?
Give me the question again, please, Kate.
Autobiography of sports commentator called Unless I'm Very Much Mistaken. Dan Maskell, Murray Walker, David Vine, or David Coleman?
You've got 6 seconds, Andrew. You have to guess the answer.
It's got to be, I think, Vine or Coleman. Probably Coleman.
Okay.
So that was like getting another 50-50.
I told you I'll kill him.
What do you want to do?
Oh, God. We're going to have to ask the audience, aren't we? You don't think it's worth it?
I think we should ask the audience.
Really?
I do, in a way. I mean, we don't know the answer. It's no point.
That's quite key, isn't it?
I mean, I think the thing is, you know, when I watch at home, I'm always thinking, OK, unless you were 100% sure, why wouldn't you use a lifeline? And we're not 100% sure.
Go on, then. We'll ask the
We're going to
audience.
have to ask the audience.
You better be good, audience.
Okay, right, audience. On your keypads, this is the question. It's critical. It's worth £5,000. Which sports commentator called his autobiography Unless I'm Very Much Mistaken? Now, A on your keypads is Dan Maskell. B is Murray Walker. C, David Vine. D, David Coleman. Worth £5,000. A, B, C, or D, please all vote now. 62% say David Coleman. It's quite a big majority. 11% David Vine, 27% Murray Walker. Nobody at all says Dan Maskell.
I think we should go for it.
You know, the fact is, the audience said David Coleman. Andrew sort of said
Look,
David Coleman.
we're only
You
on-
said sort of David Coleman.
Yeah, I think it might be David Coleman. And also, look, we're only on 2,000. Let's give it a risk, because otherwise we're not going any further forward. And if not, we can make up the money to the charity ourselves, can't we?
OK.
Gonna play then?
We are going to say David Coleman.
Are we? Are we, Kate? Oh, wait of you to agree.
Yes, we're going to say David Coleman, Chris. I'm right behind my husband. Is that the answer you wanted?
You had £2,000. You just lost.
No.
£1,000. The right answer is Murray Walker. Oh, what a shame. It's one of those today, isn't it?
Rubbish,
Oh,
isn't it?
Give them a big hand. They still go away with £1,000 for Kids Company. £20,000. Here it comes. The World Cup of which sport usually takes place in the same year as the Commonwealth Games? Start the clock. Cricket, rugby league, football, rugby union.
I haven't got a clue, so I'd like to phone a friend, please.
OK, stop the clock there, phone a friend now. Let's have a little look. Can't wait to see what your friends look like. Well, you've got Anna, who looks terribly pleased with life. You've got Maureen and Mal, who didn't send us a photo, basically.
Yeah.
So which one are we going to go for?
Right, well, I don't think Anna or Maureen would know that, so I'm going to have to ring Mal.
OK, right, so we'll phone Mal. How do you know them?
Mal is my friend Jane's dad. So
Very, very intelligent man.
she tells me so. I don't know him.
Do you know him? Have you ever met him?
No, I've never spoke to the guy.
He's gone out.
Hello?
Mal?
Yeah?
Hello, Chris Tarrant here. How are you?
Oh, hi, Chris. I'm fine, thanks. How are you?
I'm okay. Now, we've got, we're right in the middle, as you know, of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. That's obviously why I rung you out of the blue. Now, I've got Karen here, who for some reason thinks she'll know the right answer to the next question she's stuck on, even though you've never actually spoken to each other.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Right, all right, mate. Well, fingers crossed. The next voice here will be Karen's. Then again, you probably don't know what she sounds like. But you'll have 30 seconds. She'll tell you the question. There are still 4 possible right answers. Mal, it's serious stuff. One of these is worth 20 grand. All right, mate?
Yeah, fine.
Okay, right. Okay, Karen, fingers crossed. Your time starts now.
Okay, the World Cup of which sport usually takes place in the same year as the Commonwealth Games? Is it cricket, rugby league, football, or rugby union?
Just repeat, what's the year?
In the same year as the Commonwealth Games, which World Cup? Is it the cricket, rugby league, football, or rugby union?
I'm not entirely sure. It's not football.
Quick as you can, Mal.
No, I don't know. Wouldn't go.
Good choice.
I know, yeah, wasn't it?
Restart the clock.
Right, I'll have 50-50 then, please.
Okay, right. Stop the clock again. Right, computer, take away 2 random wrong answers. Leave Karen the right answer and the 1 remaining wrong answer.
Right, okay. He said it wasn't football.
Restart the clock.
He said it wasn't football, so I'm going to go for rugby league. Final answer.
You don't know who he is.
I know, well, I don't
Well,
know the
what?
answer.
You've got 10 grand.
Well,
It's the wrong answer. You just lost 9 grand, Karen.
no. I think you should let me have another go.
But listen, you've come out, you've had a nice day, you still go away with £1,000.
Yeah.
And we've got a special prize for you as well, because we're like that.
Oh.
Now, well, you know, we're caring kind of people. So you get £1,000. What? What? From all of us at ITV. No, you're going to touch him. Give her a big hand. What a great contestant. She goes away. Bless you, darling.
Thank you.
Throw those away. Oh, she goes away with £1,000. Which of these fictional characters has a medical syndrome named after them? Now, you still have 1 lifeline, and you've also got switch, so you can get rid of one if you don't like the look of it and swap it for something hopefully a lot easier. Here are the options. Alice in Wonderland, Pippi Longstocking, Robinson Crusoe, Charlie Bucket.
I think
It's worth 75 grand. You have got to phone a friend. You can get rid of it.
Do you know when you're friends?
Gary, you're whispering. Sorry, mate.
Sorry,
to speak.
I'm just going to say, do you want to phone one of your friends? Alice in Wonderland doesn't sound right.
Let's phone a friend.
Phone one of yours?
Yeah. Yeah?
Yeah, you go for it.
James, I think.
You could still switch it when you phone a
Oh,
friend.
we do switch it.
You can always do
Want
that
to phone a
afterwards.
Can we do that
We
afterwards?
can do it afterwards.
Phone a friend.
OK.
Phone a friend, please.
Let's have a look. Who have you got? Al, James, Colin. Who are these people?
Al is a bloke in a cap. He's an actor. James is a wizard on quizzes.
We'll find out. Yeah.
And Colin is my wife's father.
Oh, OK. So, now, who are you going to call?
I think we'll call James.
Yeah.
We'll call James.
OK. Because he's a wizard on quizzes, supposedly.
Hope so.
OK. Where is he? Where is he, Hugh?
He's in Hampshire.
OK.
Hello.
James.
Hi.
Hello, Chris Tarrant. Good evening.
Evening. How are you, Chris?
Well, I'm fine. We're right in the middle of a very serious Who Wants to Be a Millionaire tonight.
Very good.
Now, I've got Hugh here, and I've got Lieutenant Gary Beals as well. We're playing for as much money as we can for the Navy. They're stuck on a particular question. It's worth rather a lot of money, James. It's worth £75,000.
Yeah, better get it right then, I suppose.
Absolutely. Right. Next voice you hear will be Hugh. So tell her the question. There are still 4 possible answers. OK. Hugh, fingers crossed. 30 seconds. Your time starts now.
Which of these fictional characters has a medical syndrome named after them? Alice in Wonderland, Pippi Longstocking, Robinson Crusoe, or Charlie Bucket?
Oh, dear. Either Robinson Crusoe or Alice in Wonderland. I'm inclined to think more Robinson Crusoe, actually. I don't know for sure. This is what I'm telling you, but
Robinson Crusoe, I would be my...
Pretty sure it's Robinson Crusoe.
Thank you.
My
Now,
first,
you can switch it.
my first instinct to go is Robinson Crusoe.
I think, as you
Why?
said before...
Of all the art, it's one of those things in the back of your mind. You've heard
You
it
just
before.
said that because you said it on the phone.
No, he said it. No, it was his first answer.
My first answer was Robinson Crusoe. What do you
And you
reckon?
said before the show, go with your first instinct. I'm going to
happy?
fully support you on that, Gary.
Okay, we're going to go with C, Robinson Crusoe. Final answer.
Which of these fictional characters has a medical syndrome named after them? Alice in Wonderland, Pippi Longstocking, Robinson Crusoe or Charlie Bucket? Phone a Friend said he thought it was Robinson Crusoe. Gary Hughes said we think it's Robinson Crusoe. They went for it as their final answer. Melanie and Nicola will tell you thought it was Alice in Wonderland. John and Dutch think it's Charlie Bucket. Alice in Wonderland is the right answer. Sorry, guys. But they still go away with £50,000. The invention of which of these everyday objects is attributed to Sir Isaac Newton? Have a look. Venetian blind, calculator, scissors, cat flap. You were waiting for Apple, weren't you?
Do you know it? I never heard of him. Just turned 25, so I don't know.
Well, he's been gone a long time.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it could be somewhat obvious, like the calculator.
Do you know it?
I don't know it, though.
Do you think you'd...
But then it may be like he had a day off from being dead clever and went, how can I get the cat in? Sick of opening the door for a cat, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And ding! Light bulb.
You can switch it. You can find a friend.
I mean, we're on 50 already, I think.
On
Use
50?
One, yeah, use a lifeline.
Use a lifeline?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Do you want to switch it for another question that we definitely know? I mean, I'm sure it must be. I don't know, actually. Well, it's,
I mean...
Chase, you're so indecisive.
You've got two lifelines,
Sorry?
so...
You're so indecisive.
I know, I'm terrible. I'm terrible.
You're not normally.
Oh.
Amir, what do you want to do?
I think we should use a lifeline, to be honest with you.
Okay.
We
Do
should...
you want to ring somebody, or do you want to switch it for another question?
I think we can switch it. Switch
Yeah,
it.
let's switch
Let's
it.
switch
then,
it.
Let's switch.
Get rid of it?
Yeah, let's get...
Okay,
Go on.
out of interest, just what... I'll get rid of it. What would you have gone for?
Probably... Not cat flap.
No, not cat flap, I don't think so.
Probably calculator.
If you'd have gone for calculator, you'd still be on £50,000. If you'd gone for cat flap,
Really?
you'd now be on 75 grand. How weird is that?
Oh, well, I would never have...
Right, switch it, get rid of it. And you have saved a phone a friend, don't forget. Right, have a look. Which of these famous diamonds is part of the crown jewels? That's your new question for 75,000. You've still got to phone a friend. The Regent, the Great Star of Africa, the Hope, the Millennium Star. You probably bought your wife one of these for Christmas, Jason.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. No, I don't recognise any of those.
Phone a friend?
I think we're going to have to,
We
aren't
should
we?
do, yeah.
You might as well play this no matter what.
Yeah,
Phone
no,
a friend, whatever, you might as well have a go.
definitely, yeah.
I think my dad might know it.
You think your dad will know it?
Possibly.
All right, let's have a look. Who are your phone a friends?
Let's have a little look.
Sorry, no, they're fine. Who are they?
This is my friend Steve Edge, and in the middle is my dad.
Dad's Manny, yeah.
Yeah, although he does look like a...
And that's Uncle Shahid Azim. I mean, he looks a lot older there than in real life. He's probably watching this and thinking...
Well, he will be.
He did.
What do you think? Who are you going to phone? Who'd know?
Do you think your uncle will know? Or should I go for my dad?
I think your dad probably know.
Okay.
Phone Manny?
Yeah, let's ring Manny.
Okay, let's phone him. Jason, I assume you're going to talk to him because you're his baby boy.
Better add.
Okay, right, now, as the show is live tonight, all our phone and friends are locked away. We've isolated them from all internet and TV access, so they're totally unaware what's going on. They obviously don't know the question. They just know the guys are here. Manny?
Yes?
Hiya, Chris Tarrant, good evening.
Oh, good evening, Chris.
How are you, matey?
I'm fine,
Oh,
yourself?
and a happy Christmas, by the way.
And to you.
Now, I've got your lad here with Amir. They're doing all right, actually. In fact, they're doing very, very well. But they're stuck on one particular question. Serious business, Manny. It's worth £75,000.
Right.
So no pressure. Right. So the next voice will be your son. You probably recognise his voice. Tell her the question. There are 4 possible answers. One of them's worth 75 grand. All right, Manny?
Right.
All right, mate. OK, Jason, fingers crossed. Good luck.
OK, Dad.
Yeah.
Which of these famous diamonds is part of the crown jewels? Is it A, the Regent, B, the Great Star of Africa, C, the Hope, or D, the Millennium Star? It's not a good sound.
No.
We've got now to lose, so...
If I was going for the I'd go for the Hope.
You'd go for the Hope, would you?
Yeah.
And is that, why is that?
I just have a feeling it's part of the crown jewels.
Fair enough. See you then.
Good old Dad.
That's the longest conversation I've ever had with my dad on the phone. Usually about 10 seconds in he goes...
That's because we're paying.
Yeah.
So, what you going to do? Going to go with Dad or...
Well, we may as well have a gamble, haven't we?
Yeah,
I think it's the Great Star of Africa, but just because I don't know why. I just...
You can overrule your dad if you want.
Are you mad? It'll be an awkward Christmas. We've got 50 grand, that's pretty
right,
good.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Do you want to have a guess?
You want to give it a go?
Well, he's going to guess the Hope. He might not be right.
Final answer.
What do you fancy? Should we just go with Dad?
Yeah, we'll blame him.
And we'll blame him?
You can blame him.
Should we go for...
Final answer?
We're going to go the Hope, C. Final answer.
You had £50,000. You still have £50,000. The right answer was the Great Star of Africa. Dad! Martin and Matt knew it. Fatima and Russell knew it. Kate and Esther knew it. Dad didn't know it.
On the Google.com homepage, the two-letter G's in the standard Google logo are usually what colour? Blue, yellow, green, red.
What a horrible, horrible question.
Unless, of course, you know what colour they are.
I don't. This isn't nice.
Are you a natural-born gambler? Is that...
No,
just a card
no.
enthusiast?
I mean, I love poker, but I try and play sensibly. You know, you've got to take gambles at the right time. But I don't think this is worth... I just don't know. I don't think 50-50 is going to help me. I don't know if you're... I think... I wanted to save this for later, but I think I better phone a friend. Yeah. I'm going to have to phone a friend.
OK. Who do you want to phone?
We'll phone Chris.
OK, let's give Chris a call, then.
Hello?
Hi there, Chris. It's Jeremy Clarkson here from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. We got John here, and, well, he needs your help. There's no other way of putting it. Now, can I just check? There's somebody there from our office making sure that you're not looking at anything
Yes,
on...
he's standing next to me now.
On Google, which is about to become relevant, as you shall hear. Right, John, when I hand it over to you, you've got 30 seconds to read that quite long, quite long question out, and the 4 possible answers. So I'd get straight to it if I were you. Ready, steady, go.
Hi, Chris. On the Google.com homepage, the 2-letter G's in the standard Google logo are what colour? Blue, yellow, green, or red?
Not 100%, but the first answer that came into my head was green.
Green, OK. That's not what I thought, but how confident are you?
I'm not.
You're not?
I'm not particularly confident. As I say, it's the first.
OK, thanks, Chris.
Oh, dearie me.
Yeah, we better take 50-50.
You're going to do 50-50?
Yeah, because it wasn't what I thought, so...
Right, computer, can you take away 2 wrong answers, please?
Right, well, the one I thought is gone. I thought it was red. So, as you say, you've got to take a gamble at times. No offence, but I don't think asking you at this point is going to be particularly fruitful, so I'll take my risk. I'll go with Chris. Well, I want to save you for something harder. Yeah, I'm going to play green. Final answer. That's what Chris said, wasn't it? Yeah.
The maddest thing you've ever done.
Oh, no.
I knew it was blue.
Really?
And I was right. Pointing at him. Sorry about that, mate.
It's all right.
Oh, dear, you've just lost £7,000 on that one. What does the statue of Admiral Nelson on top of Nelson's column in London have in his left hand? Rifle, telescope, book, sword.
I've probably been past this so many times. I've probably got a photo somewhere on my Instagram where I've been a tourist. I mean, Admiral, you would think it would be a rifle, but for some reason, I feel like it's a telescope, and I don't know why. Oh, hang on. There's an insurance company, isn't there?
Oh, good. We're on Gogglebox again.
There's an insurance.
There is?
Yeah, there's an insurance. There is an insurance advert where there's a little admiral. I don't know if he's Nelson, but I'm sure he has a little telescope and he spins round with his little telescope.
Who knew? Well, now, you could phone a friend to check.
No, but that advert wouldn't. TV does not lie to us.
No, it does. It does.
And I feel like it's a bit harsh having a rifle on a statue, isn't it? Like a telescope would be but then again they have the men on horses with swords, don't they? No, surely that insurance company definitely has a telescope. Then I'm thinking, do I ring my dad as like...
But you know, you've got, I don't know who your friends are, but they might be able to help if you call.
So my best friend is Luke, but he's also Miss Cara because he's a drag queen. I don't think that he'll know that information. And then my dad might. But then but then I'm thinking it must be a telescope. I'm gonna ring my dad.
Okie doke. What's your dad's name?
Mark.
Mark. Okay, can we call Mark, please?
Hello?
Hi, Mark.
Hello.
Hi, it's Jeremy Clarkson here from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Wow.
Now, we've got Scarlett here, I'm sure you know. She needs your help. Can I just check you've got someone from our office making sure you're not looking things up, yeah?
Yes, I am. Yes.
Okay, good. All right, Scarlett, I'm going to hand it over to you in a sec. You've got 30 seconds to read that out and the 4 possible answers, okay? Your time starts now.
Dad, what does the statue of Admiral Nelson on top of the Nelson's column in London have in his left hand? A rifle, a telescope, a book, or a sword?
Oh, I don't know.
What does an admiral do?
He's on a ship. I would have thought a telescope.
Yeah? How like, positive are you? 5 seconds?
I was out 75%. Please.
Okay, thanks, Dad.
So, your dad says an admiral's on a ship. You've seen a car insurer or an insurance company called Admiral.
Yeah. Okay, I trust my dad, because he's my dad. So I'm gonna go for telescope, final answer. Oh no.
You just lost £8,000.
Oh no.
It's a sword.
Oh, well, I feel like £8,000 is still, like, the charity are going to be so happy with that.
Not as happy as they would have been with 16, but
All right, don't rub it in, Jeremy.
I know what you mean. It's £8,000, and it was a good call because admirals do have telescopes.
The TV does lie.
You can operate them with one hand, I presume, can't you? A telescope.
Well, no, most are two-handed, aren't they?
know, but
So what was he doing?
Well, he's only got one hand.
Who, Admiral Nelson? See, if I'd known that.
He's a one-handed swordsman. That's probably
okay.
a euphemism for something, so let's move on from that. It's been fun having you, though.
Thank you. Honestly,
Well
I've loved it, and, like, the charity are going to be so happy, so thank
Good.
you.
Because you are taking away £8,000. Columns of eroded rock of variable thickness known as hoodoos are most likely to be found in which of these places? desert canyons, Arctic tundra, coral reefs, or river confluences?
Okay, so I thought there was something to do with the sea or the river. So I'm going to use my 50-50 lifeline and see what's remaining, please.
Okay, computer, could we take away 2 wrong answers, please?
That just threw that theory
Well, that
out,
was
didn't
an
it? That was
extremely worthwhile use of
Okay.
lifeline there.
So I will use my last lifeline and phone my friend Richard, please.
Okay, can we call Richard, please?
I had to think of his first name. I always call him Coxie.
Hello? Hi, Richard.
Yes.
Hi,
Jeremy.
Jeremy Clarkson here from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Hi, Jeremy.
Hi there. Now, we have Rachel here, and in a minute she's going to ask you something. Hope you can help her. You know the form, obviously.
I do.
Rachel. So you've got 30 seconds, and your time starts now.
Okay, Rich, columns of eroded rock of variable thickness, known as hoodoos, H-O-O-D-O-O-S, are most likely to be found in which of these places? Desert canyons or Arctic tundra?
I'm sorry, Rachel, I don't have a clue.
Okay, any idea? We've got 15 seconds, so my guess went out the window. I'm on 50-50, so I've got desert canyons or Arctic.
I'd probably go Arctic, but I'm really not sure.
Okay. Thanks, Rich.
Okay.
Bye.
Right, now you're faced
Okay.
with an issue here, because obviously if you have a go at it and get it wrong, you lose £15,000. But it's only a 50-50.
It is. You know what, Jeremy? I've come with nothing. I'm going to go home with £1,000 at least.
You are. I'll buy you a sandwich on the train.
I drove. So, I'm just going to go for it. And I'm going to say B, Arctic tundra, final answer.
And I'm afraid the wrong answer.
Oh, never mind.
You just lost £15,000.
No worries.
I mean, what can I say, really? You did your best.
Yes,
And that's probably something you should reflect on later.
I will do.
It's been fun having you, though. A big hand, please, to Rachel Tranter.
Thank you.
Well done. Christmas won't be Christmas without any presents are the opening words of which 1868 novel? Little Women, Northanger Abbey, Jane Eyre, Middlemarch.
Now, this is awful, because as you know, I read English at university, and I should know.
Cambridge University, not any old university. Cambridge University.
And I don't think you're any help to me here, I'm afraid, Jeremy. There's not, you know, don't take it personally, but I wouldn't say this is necessarily your strengths. I've read Middlemarch, and I've read Jane Eyre, and I know Little Women, and I
It's reading them and
should have
remembering
read
what the opening lines
Northanger
are is the tricky bit.
I think I'm going to phone a friend.
Who are we phoning?
Let's phone John Lloyd.
John Lloyd?
John Lloyd,
What, as in QI, John?
as in QI.
As in spitting image?
The man who
Blackadder.
basically invented QI. He has the brain of a computer. And
I know John Lloyd.
Yes.
Give him, can we call John?
Mm.
I've known him for 20 years. It's great.
I tell you what, if he doesn't know this, I'm really struggling, because I can't. I should know this, and I don't.
Oh. John?
Yes?
Jeremy Clarkson here from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire these days?
Surely not.
I know, how are you?
I'm well, Jeremy. How are you?
I'm very well, but that's not important right now. We'll catch up later on. Happy Christmas, first of all, and to everyone there. We've got Claire Balding here, as I'm sure you know, and she needs your help. I'm going to hand things over to you in a sec, Claire, and you'll have 30 seconds to read out the question, the 4 possible answers, leaving John enough time to come up with an answer, OK? Ready? Your time starts now.
Christmas won't be Christmas without any presents are the opening words of which 1868 novel? Little Women, Northanger Abbey, Jane Eyre, or Middlemarch?
Can you repeat that, Claire?
Christmas won't be Christmas without any presents are the opening words of which 1868 novel? Little Women, Northanger Abbey, Jane Eyre, Middlemarch. Quick.
Middlemarch.
Thank you. Now, he might have worked that out on the year, which may be why he wanted me to repeat it. I'm glad I didn't muck about saying hello. How are you?
I love it when people do that. They're going to go, hi, how are you?
Yeah, what are you having for lunch?
Get on with it! But if you get it wrong...
I know.
It's £15,000 up the Swanee.
I know.
You get it right, you can start setting safety nets and relaxing a little bit.
I know. But again, it's one of those moments where you've got to take a chance. And I think, on reflect, so George Eliot was writing latter half of the 19th century, so that's right in terms of time. But mind you, so were Bronte's, they were a bit earlier, weren't they? A little bit earlier? You won't know. I'm going to say Middlemarch, final answer.
It's the wrong answer. You just lost £15,000.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the British Paralympic Association. I'm sorry I didn't get the chance to ask you. Would you have known that?
Yeah.
You wouldn't. Would you seriously have known
I knew
that? And my thinking was, even if I went 50-50, if Middlemarch was still there, I would have gone Middlemarch. I'd have still got it wrong, so...
Well, it's a damn shame. You are taking £1,000 away for the Paralympic Association, which is better than a kick in the face. And it has been fun having you here, ladies and gentlemen. Claire Balding.
Thank you.
Well, for 125,000. Which of these actresses did not star in Pat O'Connor's 1998 film, Dancing at Lunasa? Which of these did not star in Dancing at Lunasa, the movie? Was it Sophie Thompson, Brona Gallagher, Kathy Burke, or Catherine McCormack? Did not star in Pat O'Connor's Dancing at Lunasa.
I don't know, Guy, actually, but...
You're not a movie man?
I am. I didn't see this one.
Well, you've 2 lifelines left. Have you any idea?
No.
No idea?
No.
Okay.
If I take a 50-50...
If you've no idea, you can do whatever you want. It's your call. Think about your situation. Just a minute now.
I'm
think
just
it
trying
out.
to think who the phone of friends would know. I think I'll take a 50-50 go and...
Take 50-50 anyway. Yeah. Okay, computer, would you take away 2 wrong answers, please? Leave Dave with the right one and the one remaining wrong one. Did not star.
Can I phone a friend?
You can phone a friend. Why not?
Orla.
Orla. Can we get Orla on the phone, please? Who is Orla? Tell me about her.
A friend of my sister-in-law's, so, and I know her also. So.
Orla. Yeah. And she is in Clonlarrish?
She's in Limerick.
Limerick. Very good. We won't tell her what it's worth. No. Okay? Or do you want to?
No.
No. Would make her worried. And you think she's a film buff?
Hello.
Hello, Orla.
Hello.
Good evening to you. This is Gay Byrne on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Good evening, Gay.
Good evening to you, Orla. And I have Dave Ridley here.
Hi, Dave.
And you know what this is about. He's down to 2 possible answers on this question.
Okay.
Okay? I won't tell you what it's worth. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay? And you have 30 seconds to ask the question starting now, Dave. Okay. Only 2 possible answers.
Hi, Ola.
Hi, Dave.
Which of these actresses did not star in Pat O'Connor's 1998 film Dancing at Lunasa?
Okay.
Brona Gallagher
Yeah.
or Catherine McCormack?
I'd say Catherine McCormack. She did not star, is that right?
Did not star.
Catherine McCormack.
You sure?
I would be 80%.
You didn't even say thank you to her.
I'm sorry, guy.
The lady said Catherine McCormack did not star in Dancing at Lunasa.
I'll go with Orla.
You'll go with Orla? That means Catherine McCormack is your final answer.
Yeah.
Catherine McCormack is your final answer.
Yeah.
Too late, we've gone to orange. You've just dropped 32,000 euro. I'm sorry.
32's grand.
I'm sorry, Dave. Let's hear it for Dave. You've been a terrific. 32. Take it away with our blessing. Good luck to you, Dave. Lovely to meet you. Thank you. God bless you. Keep.